You can talk that shit. 1, 2 minutes, you can walk out then.
All right, welcome back to Say What's Real, guys. I'm proud to say that this episode is the 2-year anniversary of the show.
Jesus.
2 years of the channel. I'm actually very proud. I'm very proud at this moment. So before I introduce my next guest, you guys already know who it is. You know what I mean? You guys already fucking,
You know who it is.
Yeah. You helped me create the show. You helped me come up with the name. So I always, pay homage to my fucking, you know what I mean?
Man, it's been
to my OG, bro.
It's been a minute now. Like,
I think the last time you came on was the 1-year anniversary show.
yeah.
I think so.
Now, then COVID happened. You know what I mean? And
COVID really messed up the show, bro. It really did.
COVID, bro.
Because, I remember I didn't even know if we were going to continue doing this, man.
Yeah, man. They had us on lock.
And I was like, fuck, we had built such a rapport with each other and, our chemistry on camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, bro, we had to, me and Justin had to, switch things around.
Yeah.
Because I knew a lot of people weren't comfortable leaving the house with COVID. And I'm not saying that's what you were,
yeah,
but...
it's a lot of, man, work was crazy. This environment trying to, you know what I mean, do the podcast.
Yeah.
Everything was crazy. But I think it was crazy for a lot of people, though.
Yeah, and it's you don't even have to make it a weekly thing. You can come on whenever you want, bro. You know,
I already know.
I still
Family,
fuck yeah. Before we continue, since it is the 2-year anniversary video, I do have a couple people I want to shout out. So Fran, Jen, Ronald, Norberto, bro. There's a lot of people who are huge supporters of the show. Tessa, thank you, Tessa. There's people Tessa's from Bakersfield, bro.
Yeah.
She's from Bakersfield and she fucks with the show heavy.
California, bro.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who aren't even related to me or
right.
people who didn't know me before this who really, really support what we do. So without you, people like you guys, bro, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't feel motivated at all to do stuff like this.
That's the thing, is feeling motivated to, you know what I mean?
Fran's one of the biggest ones. Fran's always I always look forward to your Monday shows. And
that's motivation right there.
Norberto, I worked with him for about a year, I believe. Norberto probably knows more than the time frame than I do, but we worked for a while, bro. This guy's always commenting on my stuff, and you're a big supporter too, bro. So Jen too, I always say Jen kind of turned her Facebook page into basically a Say What's Real page, basically. So and I love you for that, man. So
that's crazy. Good looking.
Yeah. If I didn't name you, obviously, I've been drinking a little bit, so I didn't. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. So
just a little bit.
There's a lot more than just that. It means a lot though, because when you first start this, you don't realize how hard it is to get people who are related to you and friends to you to actually support what you do, bro.
Yeah.
People come into this type of game like music or just podcasting, and they really think that because this person's related to me, they're gonna share my stuff.
Yeah.
And that's not how that works.
Absolutely not.
It's not how it works, bro. It's weird. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not.
It's pulling teeth to get, you know what I mean?
You remember when you were on Weekly?
Yeah.
I bet it was hella hard for you to get people that you thought hey, you're my family, I'm trying to do this, and
the you know what I mean, the buy-in comes later when they see you starting to make guap from it. That's when they buy in. But at first, when you grinding, nah.
They're like, nah.
Another I'm sure when Jay was in the studio, you know what I'm saying, and he was you know what I mean, hustling tapes out his trunk, I'm sure all of his cousins, you know what I mean, didn't have the most to say as much as they do now. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's
I would say it's a very dark road sometimes.
It is, bro.
Very lonely road.
It is. But you gotta keep on.
There's a lot of moments where I get really super depressed and I get into this weird dark place.
Yeah.
Well, I'm I just want to quit, bro. This isn't worth it no more. But
I think everybody has felt that way at a certain point.
Anybody who's made it, anything, and any facet of life, I think feels like that.
Yeah.
Another person I know is hella funny because he's literally sitting right here behind me, but bro, I couldn't do none of this without Justin too. So without my brother, bro,
facts.
with the editing skills and just the way he
facts.
it's important to find someone who's as motivated as you are.
Yeah.
you need someone who is like disciplined, like weekly disciplined. And Justin, I can't ask for a better brother, bro.
Yeah.
So that is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, everybody, he's not on camera, but shut him out. You know what I mean?
Shut him out.
Yeah.
J.O.
But yeah, so first topic of the 2-year anniversary. I know you.
We could just jump into it, bro.
Yeah, I know this is your favorite rapper, actually, of all time.
You're
but,
high.
But
You're
Drake.
fucking high, bro.
Is Drake the greatest ever, bro?
We've talked about this before. What do you believe?
We've talked about this before.
What do you really believe?
Now.
What you believe, bro?
I know people are gonna like hate me for this, and I know they are because this is this is when you're the greatest of all time, bro. No one wants to ever admit it. No one wants to say like, "Hey, you're the greatest." So if I call Drake the greatest, which in my opinion, yes, I think Drake is the greatest of all time. Now, you gotta hear me out though. Best rapper of all time? I don't know.
See, that's an interesting take on it. So you're looking at it from a different. See, I'm looking at it is purely the rapping.
Purely the rap part.
Yeah, purely the rap part.
Yeah.
So you're looking at it as, are you looking at it as like, just
Fucking both of you, huh?
right? Are you looking at it as just like entertainer wise, or how are you? Because when you ask me, I'm straight. I'm like straight think bars. Like
okay, maybe this will help it better. I don't think he's the greatest rapper of all time, and people are gonna hate me for this one too. I think it's Eminem. I think Eminem's the greatest rapper of all time.
I think Eminem. Yeah, I mean, that's a whole nother subject.
I know,
but we feel, you know, me and you both feel the same about Eminem and his how serious he takes the craft and
rapping,
his pen. Yeah. Me and you both are, you know, and have always sort of had a like love for battle rap.
Yeah,
we love what I mean, and that's the cloth that M comes from. Mm-hmm. And you know, like it's funny because a lot of people, especially we're on the West Coast out here. You know what I mean? A lot of people aren't really too familiar with like battle rap. But like, if you ask like top tier battle rappers, they respect M's pen still to this day.
Yeah,
like the shit that he's dropping like this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's still killing it.
Like it's not like they'll be like, yeah, he used to, you know what I mean, the Eminem show, that shit was he's dropping shit that like Murder Mook is saying, yo,
yeah, that's
like
crazy.
So if you can make like Murder Mook and Loaded Lux excited, people like Daylight, that shit says a lot, bro. Like that shit.
Yeah. And Drake is also a very big battle rap head.
Yeah. A
huge battle rap head.
And I do respect that about Drake. Is he definitely is in tune with, you know what I mean, the culture as far as, you know what I mean, bars and he's at these events. He's helping put together some of these events.
Yeah, he's
breaking bread.
He's behind
for
caffeine,
winners.
right?
Yeah. So I think he just like gave Rum and
Geechee like 150 to send
150, 150K?
150K?
To split between them or something?
It was 50.
The
original pot was 100. He added 50.
He added 50. So, like, I mean, he didn't have to do that. He did not have to. Like, he wasn't obvious. He just came and broke bread.
I was watching it live when it happened, too, and he just had that shit in his pocket.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, like, can you imagine what that fucking means to a Rum Nitty and like that shit is, like, that shit is love, like. So I respect that. Just like, you know, me and you talked about, like, Cassidy. And no matter how, you know, we all joke about him being delusional and shit, but him doing...
I don't think it's a joke anymore, by the way, but yeah.
I mean, no, he is delusional. I mean,
I think
he's getting better, though. He's getting better.
Yeah.
He don't want to give him his flowers.
I mean, I'll give Cass his flowers, bro, but this guy be talking mad crazy.
What I'm saying is, like, the way he got everybody involved together and like made it and is doing this tournament so like they can like eat, You know what I mean? They could get money off of it, get bread off of it.
Bro.
Just,
they
you know what I mean?
deserve it.
That they do deserve it. Like ARP and Organic and Beasley aren't the only ones, and Smack aren't the only ones that should be eating heavy off battle rap.
The battlers should be eating heavy.
The battlers should be getting real serious money like Smack too.
Yeah.
Because without them, it wouldn't be a Smack.
There is no Smack, yeah.
So
I think everybody knows that too, you know?
Yeah. So I mean, but yeah, back like as far as Drake, like I respect him. I respect him for like you gotta respect his run, which is still continuing.
Still continuing. He like okay, so I've never heard a bad album from him, and I'm just being honest, bro. I know people are gonna also hate that, like, oh, you're a Drake dick sucker.
I definitely
like,
don't think he makes bad music, bro. I don't think he makes bad music.
Every feature he's done, I like.
Yeah. When I criticize him, or not criticize him, but when I talk about, I'm going straight off of bars. I'm not saying that he's like that the shit he spit is weak. By no means I'm saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying when I say that, I'm putting him alongside of people like Eminem and Nas.
Yeah, and those are big names. Those are big names, bro.
You know what I mean? Like Jay in his prime, before he started. I would say.
I think the love he shows for battle rap, the people he's brought into the game, bro, like The Weeknd alone.
Yeah.
The Weeknd alone, you literally ushered in one of the greatest singers of all time.
Yeah.
That feature with Lil Baby Lil Baby skyrocketed.
It's more like these people had projects, they were on the up and up, and then Drake gave him that stimulus package, is what they call it.
Basically, it's the Drake stimulus package, bro. You know what I mean?
And then it kind of just like
Block Boy JB, Lil Baby.
Now where's Bob Boy?
Block Boy?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, he has good songs, but you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
It's like when he had his look with Drake, it was like the biggest look. You gotta make sure that shit count. You know what I'm saying? Because you wanna.
And that song was almost song of the summer,
like,
bro.
As much as
people just fumble the bag though.
Yeah, you can fumble the bag. It's like as much as I fuck around and joke about, you know what I mean, not fucking with Drake. You get a chance to get a song with fucking Drake on a feature, bro. You better run that shit up.
And he didn't charge him for
that shit up, bro.
Drake didn't charge him for that feature, by the way.
Shit, bro.
Are you kidding me?
Drake.
Remember McConan?
Yeah, I remember McConan.
He said, I don't know his word for word. Maybe I'll put it up during editing. But he said he didn't like the fact that Drake remixed Tuesday. Like at the time he liked it, but like what it ended up doing for his career afterwards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sort of overshadowed his. Yep. I mean, it can do that. Like when somebody is, got a presence like that. That sort of may overshadow, but you gotta make your mark, man. You gotta turn your moment into something else to propel yourself. But I definitely think
who, if in your opinion, Warren, who is, if it's not Drake, who's the biggest person in music general right now? Who is
right now?
Like besides Drake, who can move the culture?
I think Drake definitely has it right now, but I mean, I don't know if that like.
And they've tried to take my boy down. They did. They try to take my boy down with the fucking Millie Bobby Brown text and like they take every opportunity to like downgrade this guy. It's like fucking ridiculous, bro.
I mean, as far as like, I mean, I don't think it's anybody like. You got people like you got J. Cole's and you got Kendrick's, but they're not consistent musically as Drake.
And I know you really love the Pusha T diss track, and I can argue with you all day. I don't think so.
I love all of the Pusha T diss track.
I don't think it was better than Duppy, bro. That's just what it is, bro.
But you know what? Because you a hater.
I could maybe.
You a hater.
Maybe, bro.
You a hater because you know how I know you a hater? Because you love battle rap.
I was born that way, dude.
You love battle rap.
Yeah.
But you overlook the strategic way.
Now, what was strategic to it? Because I don't get what you say that a lot, but I don't get what you mean by strategic.
The strategic way with the way that Pusha T laid his shit out.
What was strategic?
The picture alone.
Where did he get that from, though? He got it from the snake ass Kanye, bro. No, they already said where he got it from.
But it don't matter.
So you go to Wyoming.
That's preparation.
You go to Wyoming to work on Kanye's album because Drake did, by the way. He goes to Wyoming, basically works on all of Kanye's album.
Right.
Tells him a bunch of stuff like we're boys, right? We're in the studio. I'm going to tell you stuff.
It could be grimy, but
well, I know it's grimy, but then all of a sudden Drake can't be grimy back? So when Drake's grimy back, no, that's what it felt like. Because when Drake's grimy back, it's like, oh, bro, you're too big of a star to be saying that.
I like when Drake is...
I want to hear the last diss track.
When Drake says something like, in a song like, don't wear no 350s around me.
Yeah.
I like that energy, bro. I'm here for it, bro.
I need to hear the last diss track.
I like it. I'm not one of those people who think that anybody is above battle rap.
But
I don't think that Drake thinks he's above
You
battle
never
rap.
said that, but a lot of people were jumping on that train, bro. Like, oh, he mentioned Vanessa Williams. Is that her name, Vanessa Williams? Virginia Williams.
Oh, Virginia
Yeah,
Williams,
he mentioned that, like, and people were hella mad about that. He mentioned Virginia Williams, so now he can just expose it as a son. It's like, bro, not only you don't think that angle was kind of weird? It's not the fact that you exposed it. Drake wasn't being a deadbeat dad, though.
The way I see it is like in battle rap, we've seen people say some of the most foul shit. I know you know. I mean, bro,
I kind of like that shit though.
we talking about like, bro, Tupac was making fun of like Mobb Deep, Biggie. You know what I mean? Like he said, Prodigy was making fun of Prodigy because he had sickle cell.
Yeah, he was going in.
You know what I mean? Like that's fucked up. You making fun of somebody because they born with sickle cell, bro. Like that, but it's battle rap, and that you come from that cloth.
I just felt that B's lines hit harder.
You know, it's nothing like. I disagree when Drake is like, oh, I mean, but some shit go too far. No, this is battle rap, nigga. It ain't nothing just too far.
Yeah, I didn't get why Drake. Sorry, Drake, but I'm
Like,
a huge fan, but like I don't get why he said that either.
Yeah,
in the LeBron show, the barbershop. Yeah, I don't get why he said that. Oh, that was too far. Oh yeah, because I guarantee you that third diss track that he had. I guarantee you, bro. I have no way to prove this,
and I have
guarantee
no
he talked
with
about
it.
fucking Kim.
Good.
I guarantee he talked about fucking the Kardashian. Like a lot of
That's
the
what
Kardashian.
battle rap
I
stems
would have
from.
done all
You're
that.
supposed to.
Hey Kanye, bro.
That's what battle rap is about. You're supposed to do that,
I know.
bro. You're supposed to bring the skeletons out. Is that not what battle rap is? It's called the angle.
You know it is. But
if I know you, those are the best battles when I know you and you know me.
Yeah.
And they don't know, but we know some shit.
Yeah.
And we gonna hash it out for 3 minutes, 3 rounds. That's gonna be a fire battle.
Yeah. Some of my best rounds is when I send you the personal stuff that I be
That's
rapping
the
about.
best because you know they don't know, but you know.
Yeah.
And when it's true, you could just tell.
You can tell, bro.
You could just tell, bro.
Like when
Like that's why I like.
So
yeah.
I've listened to both, and it's not that Pusha T's diss track is bad, but when you listen to both together, bro, to me, Duppy's just hit harder.
See,
like he just had
to me,
harder
like
hitting
Pusha,
lines.
I like Pusha's because, like, bro, he's going against somebody who is got way bigger, like, name and platform.
Yeah.
Right. So he was hitting them in ways that he was getting disrespectful, which I fucking, like I said, I'm a fan of battle rap, so I like that. Like, bro, one of my favorite rappers is battle rappers is Arsenal. So you already know, like,
he's the king of that
when
shit.
he was talking about his dad and Dennis Suit.
Oh, he flamed.
His dad,
Mr. Fab, bro. He went in on Mr. Fab in fucking the Bay Area.
Yeah.
That I just like, bro. I gained a whole new level of respect for us, bro.
Yeah.
When he went to the Bay Area and was flaming Mr. Fab like that, bro, it takes a level of like, bro, what are you gonna do? This is a battle rap, dog.
Yeah.
That shit was hard, dude.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think he's the greatest? Nah, but that's my opinion. I think he means a lot. You know what I mean? And I think he does a lot for the culture. I think you can't deny the run he's still on. Like, it's one of the greatest runs. Obviously, you know what I mean? Music is different, so I hate when people are, like, bring up the Hot 100 charts and shit like that because, bro,
he's brought a lot of good artists to the forefront, too.
He's brought a lot of good artists. When people say he's, like, the greatest, I guess just give it time. You know what I mean? I mean, when some people say that, I'll be like, yo, well, what about Wayne? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if you're saying he's the greatest, how the fuck you how you overlooking Wayne.
But
when
we
Wayne has
can't.
been out since.
We can't say Wayne's the greatest because if you're going off the way we grade Drake, Drake's written songs for Wayne. He's written whole verses for
Wayne
him.
has been out since he was 16.
I know, but we're going off
And
the
Wayne bought out. You said who brings
but that's
out
the
who
reason they won't
introduces-
say Drake's the greatest.
Who introduces artists? Who introduced Drake? I mean, that's and Nicki Minaj.
No, I agree with you.
That's.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if we're going off how we grade Drake, right? Like, oh, bro, one reference track means you're not the greatest of all time. Well, sorry, Wayne, you had people write verses for you too, bud.
Yeah.
So
see,
I mean,
when it comes to reference tracks, and that I get how people say like Drake is like, will say, okay, this is music and it's a collaborative effort, but when it comes to like, you can't be no motherfucking lyricist and do that and have that.
You
shit
can't,
out.
no.
Yeah, I mean, like Black Thought is not gonna have reference tracks for him.
No.
Like he's gonna
but
look
Wayne
at you
is
like
up
you
there, though,
crazy.
so.
But Wayne, I agree with you. Like Wayne is one of those type of motherfuckers that'll get a reference track. But I don't think Wayne has ever been like, I know, and I have heard Wayne say like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I go in. But I never heard Wayne be like, yo, like, I'm fucking, like, bar for bar, these niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Wayne's so fire, by the way. I love that shit.
You know what I mean?
I feel so, but he looks terrible now, but I mean, I still think he's one of the GOATs, so.
His daughter cute, though. Russian,
Hey, yo.
Hey.
For
She
some
kinda
reason,
thick.
Lauren London fucked him,
She
so I
kinda
don't know
thick.
how that happened, but let's be honest with each
Yeah,
other.
that's
I know.
weird. But, you know, that's Nipsey's late, great life. Shout out to Nip. Rest in peace, Nip.
Speaking of celebrities,
Yeah.
I want to talk about people who stan celebrities. You know what the word stan is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Come on, bro.
I'm just
You
saying.
sure?
There's some people who might watch who don't know, and
Come on, B.
look it up, bro. You have Google, but no. So, standing celebrities to me, there is a problem with that. I don't know. Do you agree with that? There is a problem with that. But here's the problem with what I'm doing, because a lot of people every
You're a
time.
Drake stan, though.
Yeah, for sure. So I have a problem.
I don't know.
He said I.
But okay, I'll post something, right? Okay, and everybody just wants to counter argue it.
That's
okay.
annoying.
But the reason I'm bringing that up though is because if I get bigger ever, or we get bigger, or whatever, it's going to become worse. So, please, guys, if I ever get like big, please do not fucking stand me. Please do not do what I'm doing to Drake, because these celebrities, like, once you reach a certain point, they do not care about you.
No.
They don't care. There's too many of you to care about.
Yeah, you can't care about everybody.
Please don't stand me, bro. Like, I don't want you to be obsessive and like the people that I mentioned at the beginning of this video. I love
tattooed on their ass.
like I love you guys, bro. But there's gonna get a point where there's so many of you that I'm only gonna be able to like keep in contact and remember like a few, maybe 100.
Yeah.
Once it gets to like the millions and thousands, it's gonna be hard to keep up with all that.
Yeah.
And people have this weird like obsessive like I'm the
You have to answer my.
like I messaged you earlier this week about like Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, and all these people. Like, bro, these guys literally fuck minors, and people still stand them.
Yeah.
That's the problem with standing celebrities.
Because they're talent. Like I was telling you about Tory Lanez. Like if you're talented, there's always going to be somebody.
Like, it doesn't matter
support you.
anymore. It doesn't matter.
I don't think it ever really.
Like
I think
Paul
it was-
Walker, I guess, was apparently fucking dating 16-year-olds.
If you're
And he got
talent-
legal guardianship over
If
one of
you're
his girlfriends. Why
talented.
does no one care?
If you're talented, bro.
So we're just gonna put aside all the fucking the rape and pedo shit.
For some people, yeah.
Well, why do you think that is? That's the problem.
Because people like fame and people like.
it's
you
just
know,
clout. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
think people just admire people so they don't really care, you know? I mean, because they look at what they've done that they've connected with. And it means so much to them that they're willing to overlook or...
is there a celebrity that you feel that way for? Like, you're willing to overlook certain things?
Michael Jackson.
And then that's real though. You're being real though.
I'm being
You're being
real.
real though. So that's
Hey,
good.
man. Mike,
So Mike's one of the people you're willing to overlook.
hey, man.
Do you believe
I
he did what he did?
Mike.
You believe him?
I believe Mike.
I have no proof either way, bro. So I mean,
I
I
believe
can't
Mike.
say he has white kids that he says are really his. So there's one. There's
You
one
always
strike.
fucking with Mike, man.
It's one strike.
Why you fucking with
Because
Mike?
this guy is like white
Bro,
babies,
don't
bro.
talk.
From the mountains of
Let's
Caucasus.
change the subject, bro.
From the mountains of
Everybody knows
Caucasus, bro.
me. Everybody that knows me knows Like the mic, I'm sensitive when it comes to mic,
No,
bro.
okay, cool. But
And
I'm not going to change the subject because you're sensitive to it.
on the other end, it's funny. Mike Tyson is another one that I feel that way about. But Mike Tyson,
he got charged for rape,
he got charged, but he never admitted.
Does that mean
he never admitted to?
So why did he take
Tupac got charged for
why
rape.
did he take the guilty charge then?
Tupac did too. I mean, shit.
For what? What does that do for them? Did it give them less time, or I don't get it?
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking at fucking 20 to life, and they're like, plead out. I'll give you, 4 years. Fucking, you could get off on good behavior. I'm gonna take the 4 years, like you said with the Danny Hernandez shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, all he did was rat on somebody. He didn't fucking molly
no, not
people.
that. I'm talking about the other shit. If you're gonna give me fucking probation for 6 years, right? For having a minor in a fucking video, or you're gonna fucking send me to prison, I'm gonna say fucking charge me.
And you're just being real about that because I probably would too,
bro.
Yeah,
I'm not going to fucking jail
yeah.
for 6 years, bro. If the worst you're gonna do to me is say I have to register as a sex offender,
yeah, then I guess I'm not going to jail either, bro.
I'm not going to
jail
jump
either,
Rikers
bro.
Island for 6 years. Good, please.
You could send me to prison with my uncles. I'll go there because I got protection, bro. Like, I mean,
different.
like that's different,
Rikers,
bro. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Because that's the sucky thing too. Like, and not to get off topic, but in prison, I'd have to be with the white people, bro. Because they're separated by race.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be with the white people, dog. I'm not trying to be.
Mexicans, bro.
I couldn't go.
You look different, bro.
I know, and I'd have to be with the Aryan people, and I'd have to pretend
You'd have
to
to be like, what the fuck, Holmes?
I'd have to pretend to do the swastika, and I don't want to have to pretend, bro.
You guys are fucking. You're not even listening to me.
Yeah, I'd have to be in like white power, yeah. And
Yeah,
like
man.
inside, I'm like, nah, I don't really believe in that.
I want to see what you look like with a bald head. That
Hey,
shit
if
would
you
be
guys get this
fucking
video
hilarious.
to a certain amount of views, I'll shave my hair live on TV. What should we do?
It's not live on TV.
Okay, let's do.
What if we can get this video to a certain amount of views,
a
like
certain
reasonable,
amount of views, a reasonable amount of views,
I'll shave my head bald.
or you can
million
do
views.
the next episode with a purple bonnet.
A
I don't
purple
know why
bonnet?
I'm obsessed with that, but the girls with the bonnets it's fucking hilarious. I don't understand it.
Yeah, what is that? Do you watch a lot of porn that has bonnets in it? I'm not
No,
understanding.
just I see people walking around.
No offense to the bonnet watching porn people.
I hope there's no porn with.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
I hope there's no porn with anybody
In a bonnet?
in a bonnet. But that's funny because that brings us to a segment that you were actually talking about up here, and it's porn addiction.
Well, the reason
I
I
want
brought
to know why this was
a topic.
a topic for you.
Well, because as I get I'm going to tell a story.
What were you gonna say?
As I got older, because I'm going to tell you a story.
OG shit.
So we were in middle school, right?
Hog shit.
I don't know what her name is. I forgot what her name is. She was like this weird gothic bitch in middle school. Like she was
like that
really
goth
weird,
shit.
bro. I kind of do.
I know you do.
But we were in this art class, and I don't know why, but in this art class, Miss Feidler, she was like this.
Her name was Feidler.
We used to call her Miss Fatler because she was really overweight, bro. I'm sorry, we were pieces of shit. But
sorry, Miss
and no, I'm not sorry, Miss Feidler. You lied, and you gave me an F too. So no, she actually didn't give me an F. She gave me a C, and I was in there cooking up in our class. I was cooking it up.
You
for
was
one.
cooking up?
I was cooking in our class. I was killing
I
it.
kind of low-key feel bad though, because me and him both had her, and like I feel like nobody actually did anything in their class besides just disrespect the fuck out of her.
Yeah, everybody did, and they start fires in their class and piss in the fucking back of the hall.
Because like, she was
yeah.
like really overweight and in a wheelchair, so like people knew she couldn't do shit. But like I swear to God, like our classes were so bad to her. It's so bad.
Why was she mean?
No,
I mean,
no, we were just
kinda,
badass middle
but, like,
schoolers. Bro.
starting-
I feel like it was more
fires?
of like a not a retaliation. It was like people were rude to her, so maybe she was just like.
Starting fires? That's
And I'm not
pocket.
gonna name names, right? Because I don't know if people watch this. I know people, you know what I mean. But there's this one kid, bro. He pretended to dress up as like a Domino's pizza delivery guy, and like he like made it to where they paged, like, "Hey, Miss Feidler, you have Domino's is here for you," and like everybody would laugh. It's fucked up, Warren. It's fucked up. I'm not making excuses. But in her class, she had like this fucking little desk area where like a student would pretend to be like a TA and like hand out supplies. And I was talking about, they tricked me one time, bro. They were like, I didn't know what jacking off was. And they were like, and there's this fine ass girl in my class named Anita, bro. And they were like, hey, go tell Anita you'll masturbate to her picture. And I didn't know what that stuff was. I was in 7th grade, right? So I walk up to this bitch and I'm like, hey, I want to masturbate to you. And like everybody started laughing and she thought I was really gross. Come to find out, the lady, this gothic girl goes, yeah, you know, if you jack off to porn too much, you'll get erectile dysfunction. And she was like dead ass staring at me like this, like, and I was like hella scared. I was like, what's that? You know, like I was hella scared. And I didn't heed her warning. Because it's been like what? Like almost a decade later and I'm still waxing it off like it's Michael Jordan in the finals, you know what I mean?
And I think if I'm not mistaken, you have erectile dysfunction.
No, I don't, but I can see where it's starting to like get there.
No, dude, not on the podcast.
No, no, like I don't have it, but I can see where the problem. And that gothic bitch was right.
Say what's real.
Yeah, it is.
Some real shit
it is.
right
See what's
now.
real. I mean, I sometimes, sometimes daddy needs porn. Bro.
I remember you saying specifically like that you like had problems like taking shits.
What does that have to do with boners, though, dog? I don't
know, bro. I don't know.
What, you don't know? What does that have to do with anything?
Bro, you said the erectile dysfunction shit, bro.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with shitting?
The erectile dysfunction?
You know what? Am I missing something here?
Okay. Erectile. Okay, I get.
Am I missing something?
I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying, but. So,
no, I have a problem with taking shits too, but thank you for that
has nothing to do with it. Okay,
yeah, all I had to do is change my diet. Thank you, Dr. Warren.
Okay. So they're basically they're saying that you're having it could cause problems with your becoming hard.
Yeah, the shitting problem. Yeah, I remember saying that to you. Now that you brought that up, thank you. But like. Wow. You know
I'm just saying, like, you know, that could have something to do with,
the reason I brought up the porn thing, though, is because, like, you don't have to tell everybody on the world because we're being recorded that you watch porn. That's not what I'm asking. But I'm saying is, like, as someone who's older than me, you know, like, kind of like an OG type person, what would your advice be to, like, someone who's, like, coming out of high school?
Aren't you only, like, a couple years older than him?
How old are you?
I'm 34, bro.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah, I'm an old head.
I didn't know.
Well, he is an OG to me. He's my OG,
35
bro.
in August, man. OG shit.
Yeah. So what would your advice be? Because like I don't know, like from someone who's older, like you don't have to say you watch porn, but like do you even still need it? Like that's what I'm saying. Like how do you? Because if it is causing all these problems in like young men and like it's like ruining your mind. Because these guys, bro, like him and Josh are on some other shit. I don't need porn and I don't need porn and I just jack off to my girlfriend's image. Like I wish I had that much power. Mm-hmm. When you jack off, you're trying to get away from your girl. I'm not about to sit there and jack off to my girl's image.
I never said that, by the way.
You never said
for
that.
The record.
He did say that, bro.
I didn't say that.
I only beat off to her.
He
And
don't remember saying that.
yeah,
shit.
he does now. He doesn't remember.
No.
Do you watch porn?
I do for sure, but
Now he doesn't remember.
I never said that.
Now he doesn't remember.
So,
Josh might have.
but
I
you
never
don't
said
have
that
a
shit.
problem. You don't think you have a problem with it. You just
Do you have a
think
problem?
You're just regular, like.
Problem what?
With porn, do you think you have a porn problem?
No, I think that shit's normal. I think a porn problem is like
What, once a day or once a week?
Like fat, slobby terabytes on your fucking computer 4 or 5 times a day type I think that's a problem. If you watch porn, like, even if it's like once a night, I feel like that's not a problem.
Or if you're watching it at work, that's fucking weird.
I feel like if it's
Who watches it at work, by the way?
I feel like if it's
Do you know
an
somebody?
occasion-
Because you brought it up like you know somebody.
I don't, but I can imagine there's people that probably are in their work, you know, looking
Watching
up
it?
Spank Wire.
I'm actually really glad that
That's
like
weird.
I date somebody who like I'm not saying Emily watches it with me. Well, actually that's what I'm saying. We don't like watch it together and like when I say we watch it together, she'll like, hey, look at this, and I'm like, oh, that girl kind of has a fat ass.
That's
you know
not
what I mean?
really.
Yeah,
You're
but,
not like popping in a DVD, watching a full length feature film.
like as the family,
You know
like we
what
get
I
the
mean?
family together. Like,
Yeah,
hey, let's
like,
watch Backdoor
Ask
Slash
Pirates of the Caribbean. You know what I mean? You're not like doing that. Like you'll see a clip. Nah, man. I mean, I think it's normal what you're talking about. What the way you are. Like I don't think it's like. I mean, you know, if it's starting to cause does it cause problems in your relationship?
No, for me, and I'm just gonna be honest because I don't give a fuck anymore. What it's doing for me is like, I have to like chill sometimes, because sometimes I'll literally take hours. Like I'll look at the clock and it's like, bro, 3 hours later and I can't find a video. That's where the problem
I
happens.
thought you were going somewhere else with that. Never mind.
No, that's when the problem happens.
Yeah, me too.
It's like when we can talk
Like,
about
what are you finding the video for?
just like I'm looking for a specific
to jack off
like
purposes.
there's this one girl named Simone
Oh no
Richards.
no! Don't dodge my shit.
What?
Are you looking up these videos for jack off purposes?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's what's the
Sometimes
longest?
it
Give me an estimate.
I would say 3 hours. Yeah.
Nigga,
I feel
you-
like that's a problem.
You got issues, my nigga.
No, but that doesn't happen all the time. I'm saying that's when it does. That's when I first started noticing the problem.
Nigga,
We're here. Say what's real, baby.
say what's real.
But I'm
gonna
saying
say what's
like,
real. You got some fucking deep seated issues, nigga.
Yeah, I mean-
3 hours.
I'm trying to. Hey, bro, I even got to the
To a
point.
specific
This is
video.
so like pause worthy, right? On almost on some like pause.
Pause.
It got to the point where I messaged this guy Justin like, "Hey, bro, find this fucking video for me."
Because you wanted to jack off to it.
There's
that
this girl
bad.
named Simone Richards, bro, and she doesn't really fuck white guys. She's like the opposite of Alexis Texas. You know, Alexis Texas doesn't really fuck black guys.
Yeah.
So Simone Richards is like the opposite. She doesn't really fuck white guys. But she went on this channel called Exploited Black Teens. And like it's a white guy channel. And I was like, bro, let's go. Cause in porn, I try to find like the white guy videos.
Yeah.
Everybody does that. You know, if you're trying to tell me you don't do that, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. And we can talk about that. Not on my
Why
channel.
do you-
though.
why do
Yeah,
you?
not on my channel though. But you know.
So
but yeah.
you by
Yeah,
saying
so
that,
you can't find the full video
you
anywhere.
mean you don't like the when the guy is white.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
'Cause
Yeah.
you-
Okay, so we had a conversation with one of my friends before where he says he watches girl on girl lesbian porn.
Which is
I
the
said,
gayest
"Hey,
shit I've ever heard.
That
Why?
shit's-
That sounds kind of gay.
It is
Because
gay.
when you watch porn, you're supposed to like
Envision yourself.
lose yourself. Yeah, like you want to like get immersed, and that's you fucking that girl. Why would you watch two
Goddamn
girls
right.
fucking each other?
What is that going to do for
That's
you?
kind of
That does nothing for
So
me.
I get what he's saying about the white guy thing because you want to get
No,
immersed
it
in the
makes
video,
sense.
Yeah.
No
So-
offense
this
to
guy's
black guys,
talking
because
about watching
sometimes
two
like, bro,
girls.
I'll be like, whoa,
I don't watch that. I watch the white dude porn.
nice. Hey, at least you're
The
half
reason
white
I
though. You're
don't-
half white though.
So
it's like,
the
you
reason
know.
I don't is because I'm not gonna watch this fucking porn with this dude with this goddamn gorilla dick. Like this shit is like, bro, like
Sometimes
it's,
they be talking too much too.
it's
Like,
not me. Like it's like I can't. We just talked about envisioning yourself. Like I'm not that dog. Like these motherfucking like these dicks look like they got extensions on them. Like these like shit
Like,
like.
it's like a clip, like
Yeah,
a long
like
ass
it's a
drum.
fucking extended clip. Like, bro, like I'm fucking good, bro. Like, I'm being dead ass. Like, I'm being dead ass serious. Like, I don't watch that shit, bro. And I don't.
It takes a real man to admit it, bro.
It turns me off, actually, bro. To keep it real with you, like I'll like see.
Watch everybody's
that,
red
like,
eye.
cause you know how you could like
Dr.
scroll.
Umar.
Oh god, you know how you could like scroll.
Yeah.
And see, like, I don't, like, soon as I see, like, I don't, bro. Like, I just don't. That's just me. I don't know.
But there's probably a lot of black guys who are like, hey, I don't watch white guy porn. It's just, it's okay.
Yeah, if that's
okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't, like, say, I wouldn't be like, yeah, you're weird for that, but I definitely don't watch, I don't watch that type of,
That's
not my thing, man.
So I send it. Bro, he remembers, but I know you remember this, isn't?
Yeah.
But I'm like, hey, bro, I can't find this bitch's video anywhere. Like, and I've literally spent 3 hours trying to find it on any web. I was like,
they probably took it off.
so Justin tries, he can't find it, and I'm like, fuck, bro. And then I realized, I'm like, that's what the problem. Like, bro, what am I doing? I spent 3 hours trying to find a porn.
You went crazy, bro.
What is that?
You went crazy.
There's some times where I won't even want to fuck. I'm like, nah, I'm in the mood to beat off, dog. Like, that's when I knew there was a problem. When I'm like, bro, I'd rather jack off than get pussy.
That's because you lazy. You know that it's about to be a like little quick ordeal, and you could go back to
I don't even mind the quick ones, because to me, it's like, bro, let's just get this over with.
Yeah. Like, you want to get back to doing what you want to do.
Yeah, like, I wanna play
get
Madden.
back to, like, watching battle rap
But I
clips.
think that's the porn problem. The porn is like causing like this quick, because you're missing like the intimate. I like that intimacy.
Yeah.
With the with the female, like the
Yeah.
intimacy, and like I like the, hey,
But
we're,
the porn is giving you the quick convenience.
Yeah,
it's like,
and it's like-
fast food.
yeah, and
It's like, yo, I can
you're
get
right.
this, rub this in real quick, and then watch that hollow the dime
Like, I don't
battle
have to do
in
anything
less than
else.
a half hour, nigga. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to eat pussy. I don't have to finger nothing. Like, I can just
it's like a
it's right
5-minute
there.
thing. Let me watch that. Let me do this.
You're
Watch
right,
this
bro.
hollow the
Maybe
dime battle.
and that's when I started to notice. So then, like I remember when you remember that time you saw that picture where I was with my little brothers and sisters again?
Yeah.
And after a long, so my mom brought up a point where like I guess she caught my little brother William watching porn, right? And I was like, what's up, bro? Like we all do that. And he looked hella embarrassed. And honestly, like, William, you're probably my brother watches this.
Yeah.
So this is me talking to you, bud. But like, honestly, I would just stay away from them, man. I know you're a teen and you're going to watch it. You're going to do what you got to do, bro. But if I'm going to give you some real, like, grown up, older brother type advice, I would stay away from them, man.
It also,
because it just depends.
One other thing about porn is that I've noticed is it definitely, I think you'll probably agree with me too, but it changes your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your perception of, like, when all you do is watch porn or go on Instagram and look at these girls, you start to judge regular women who are way more regular women than there is these fucking, you know what I mean? You start to judge them different and be like, oh, look at that. You like pick her apart like a talent agent, you know what I mean? Like, oh,
I don't blame porn for that. I think internet in general did that to women. You can say that about like Instagram.
I mean, I think internet does it to, but I think that, like, for us as men, I think that because if we watch porn that much, like, we just are used to
being judgy.
Because like we all watch, like, when you watch a porn, right, you're looking for a certain, most of the time, like, if say you're into BBWs or say you are into
and who's not, by the way, but
you know what I mean, you're looking for a certain type of thing. So, like, if you like big fake titties, you fucking can search in big fake titties and all you see is big fake titties. So you, like, go to fucking Target and nobody in there has fucking big fake titties.
And you're mad.
Nobody has big fake, and you're like, oh, well, you're okay. Like, your rack is okay, but it's not like, they're not like, big fake titties.
It reminds me of the old heads that come into Walmart, bro. Like, they'll be like, hey, can you fix my phone? I'm like, okay, let me see what's wrong with your phone. They make it sound like it's a big deal. Bro, you go to their fucking internet browser and they have like 40 windows open.
Oh,
and
my
every
God,
single window's like big black veiny cock smashes little white girl. Big black veiny cock smashes Latina, and it's like 50 other windows.
I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah, and it's like,
I think
bro.
the internet in general just kind of.
No, I think everything plays a certain, like, media plays a part in it. A lot of stuff plays a part in it. But I know, from my experience, like, porn, definitely, like, porn, the Instagram, you know what I mean? It definitely, like, it normalizes shit in your mind that, like, most of these women out here in the streets can't can't afford a fucking BBL, a Brazilian butt lift with some, I mean, these bitches be on the internet be having, like, bodies worth $50,000. Like, you know what I mean? By, like, the average girl, she not, bro, come on, man. Like, she can't, like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot.
Actually.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So, like, that's the only thing that I notice is, like, not good, that I see. But I mean, I don't know. I think that the 3-hour thing, bro, have some issues.
I do. And it's going to get to the point where,
I
like,
thought you were talking about finding 3 hours to find a video that, like, turned you on. Pause. If you're trying to talk about, like, hey, I'm trying to find this specific video and I'm not going to go to sleep until I find it, I feel like that's
but sometimes that happens too.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens too. Sometimes I'm just looking at my nothing excites
me, but
bro.
it ain't been like 3 hours, bro. Like,
bro, sometimes it takes like 15 minutes.
After an hour, I'm gonna be like, bro, all right, let me just get off to this fucking.
An hour's like last night. It took me like an hour to find a video. Last night it was like
this nigga getting picky. That's how you know.
I was picky, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like last night, I was like, whoa. An hour later, dog.
He like, man, fuck.
I got a couple of goat sites.
I gotta
like,
try to red tube, dog.
Obviously, Pornhub's like the go-to, but then there's like Porn Tracks, Lobster Tube, Spank Bank, like
Videos.
Yeah, X Videos is also, but like those sites don't have like some of the the full length best videos.
Oh yeah, like you looking at 15 minutes tops.
So like then I found a site called Porn Tracks that has like hella full length like HD and like so then That's also the problem. Is like your expectation. It's weird, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people wouldn't talk like this. By the way,
I know.
they would be like, "Oh nah, pause, bro. I'm not talking about porn." But like, this is good to talk about.
Hey, man.
Because it's like, bro, every guy in America who's not even, you don't even have to be straight, bro. Any guy in America can relate to this topic.
Yeah.
We all can relate to this. And a lot of it's weird. There's probably people who take 4 hours to find porn.
Oh, of course, man.
And they're probably like, oh, bro, this guy takes 3, I'm good.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And but when it, so this kind of.
What's the most you've ever?
I would say about 3 hours. Yeah.
What's the most you've ever masturbated in a day?
Probably when I was like a teenager, I'd probably say like 6 times in a day. Josh said he's done 9. So Josh said he fucked like 9 times one day. Bro, where did that sperm come from? I always ask him that. Bro, Josh was like, yeah, we, and I'm not going to say names, but he said him and Tanisa fucked like 9 times in one day. Like, bro, 9 times. And like I said, I'm not saying names, but 9 times, bro.
Jesus, man. Hey,
where did you find that from?
I don't know, bro.
Like, he's the Thanos of dick throwing.
I mean...
9 times. You know what I mean? Listen, you spermed 9 times, bro? Like, I'm just not understanding where that come from, bro.
I don't know, bro. I mean... Hey.
Like, you know what I mean? Josh is probably like gonna watch this and be like hella angry. Oh, I'm gonna pack this guy out. But it's like, bro,
hey,
you said 9 times, so
hey, he's got the receipts to prove it.
Yeah, I mean, kids. I need to see the receipts.
He's got them kids to prove it.
But he's only 2 kids, and Justin has 2 kids too.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
I guess he only beats off to his girlfriend's image. So you know what I mean? Like he says he never said that, but I remember that, bro.
But Josh never said that, did he?
No, Josh is like, I don't watch porn, bro. I'm too good for that. Josh says he just does it from memory, like he's fucking Thanos or something.
He said
like this guy's Galactus or something. I don't get it. Like Josh acts like he's Galactus. He
said he does it from memory.
Yeah, like bro, like Josh acts like hella hard. Like, yeah, I don't even watch porn, bro. I just do it from images and my memory. Like, Josh, stop it, bro. This isn't fucking Black Mirror.
That's
this
funny.
guy. You know what I mean?
That's
like,
funny.
But yeah, so the next topic, it kind of blends in. When we talk about biggest regrets, I'm interested to figure out what your biggest regret is, bro. Like, and we don't even have to get serious. We don't have to, but if you want to, cool. Let's go there. Let's go to a dark place, bro. And that beer's for you too, by the way. You don't have to drink it. You don't have to drink it, bro. You can take it with you, bro.
What's your biggest regret? Let's start with you, man.
Fuck. My biggest regret, huh? I have a lot, actually.
Yeah, me too. That's why I was kind of
Yeah, it's a lot. I guess, so there's a couple. I can name 2. I'll just name 2. We'll start with 1. Me and Justin didn't really get like a normal like brother relationship until my mom left our stepdad Travis. So to me, that's my biggest regret is like, we lost hella time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, obviously, like, you're my best friend, you're my brother, you know what I mean? And we had hella time to do it, you know what I mean? Like, so that was one of it, but I know it's not our fault technically. And then another biggest regret is just how the way I've, like, relationship wise, like, I feel like even with Emily, like, I could do so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Not like girlfriend wise, but like the way I treat her.
Yeah. That's the real shit.
I could do so much better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you, like, and I'm not even trying to sit up here and simp, but it's not simping when you love somebody. And you know, people don't know the difference between those two.
Yeah.
Like if you talk good about your girlfriend, you know, like, oh, you're a simp. No, bro, I respect my girl.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have baby.
Like, at this point, that's your family.
It's like, she's like my wife, bro. Like, of course I'm going to respect her.
Yeah.
I hate that shit. But like, yeah, so I could definitely have done things different with Emily that I feel like she didn't deserve, or like things that like, because I have like a really bad anger problem. That's probably one of my biggest regrets. Is not being able to control my anger. And I'm like constantly like aware of the moment. My emotions are constantly running me. Mm-hmm. My family's probably hated it for so long, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I've put Justin and Josh and Emily through like hell, bro, with my anger problems. Like the way there's probably moments where Justin's like, fuck, bro. Like, right? Justin, like, you probably are like, damn, this guy's like, what are you doing? There's probably been hella moments where like my bipolar weird anger problems have probably got like, you know, to the point where Justin's probably wanted to fuck me for a while. So that's kind of my biggest regret, is not being able to like, I'm always looking for the end game, but I don't appreciate the journey that gets us to the end game.
Yeah, I understand that.
You know, I'm always like, oh, I want to do this, I want to get this, but like, if you just sit back and enjoy the moment, you're like, hey, you know, like let's say for instance, that's also a big regret is enjoying the moment. Let's say like 20 years from now, nothing ever happens with us to where I want it to be. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, I'm hella mad. We never got big. We never got rich off this, whatever. And I'm hella mad. But then I don't realize like, hey, like that caused hella memories for me to set. Mm-hmm. Like I got to see my brother like every week. Mm-hmm. We got to collaborate on something every week. We like put our heart and soul into something. Like you're trying to see it from like a point where like, oh, I just want to get rich and famous. Mm-hmm. But I'm not seeing it from like a human standpoint where like, oh, bro, like me and Justin are like, I get to see him every week.
Yeah.
I get to like, not many people have that type of relationship with their brother.
It's true. It's
so I guess appreciating the moment is something I regret not doing more.
Right. I agree. Yeah. I think with me, like, I think one of the biggest regrets I have is probably not, it's probably taken too long to figure out, like, what I wanted to, like, really do with myself. And, you know what I mean? Out of high school, pretty much I didn't really give a fuck. I didn't really have any direction or anything. I was just fucking around, and I fucked around. In my opinion, you know what I mean, I spent too much time fucking around, and then it got to the point where, okay, I figured out, you know what I mean, I gotta start, you know what I mean, making some moves here. You know what I mean?
Like how long? Was it like a decade or?
Shit.
Or do you think it was more than a decade?
More than a decade. I mean, I have friends that got their shit together and figure out what track they wanted to be on by their early 20s. And by the time I figured out, like, my shit, I was in my late 20s. So it's a good decade late, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of fucking time. That's why, like, whenever I talk to, like, any of my nephews or anybody that's younger, I always tell them, like, bro, you need to figure out early, like, what you want to do, and start working toward it early. Like, you know, so you're not, because, like, time, we are all on borrowed time. Like, time,
I love that saying you said.
It's true.
It's
like, we're
time,
like, we don't, time is not, like, it's not for us, bro. It's against us. Like, and look at me, you were just talking about earlier, like, you were like, it's been 2 years since we started the pilot. Like, 2 years, bro. Like,
doesn't that feel weird?
It's weird. It's just like,
I remember the first day you ever came over. That's weird. Me too.
Man. But it, like, that's how, like pretty soon you'll be, like, you know what I mean, 30, and then, you know, 35 comes, and then 40, and then it's like, if you're not making fucking moves, you're gonna turn around and be like, oh man, like,
what was I doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is the biggest risk, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but like you said, it's true how you said you got to appreciate, like, moments, and learn how to, like, take in moments, and, you know, be happy for smaller, what seems smaller. Like you said, whether, you know, you and your brother working on stuff like that. Like, a lot of people don't, you know what I mean, have that, like, experience, and that's a good experience. You know, like, there's a lot of shit that I'm sure that, and me and you always talk about that, you know, in your life growing up was probably not the, you know what I mean,
we got
rosiest,
fucked over,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you had each other, you know what I'm saying? And
people don't understand,
you know,
that
having each other, like I'm obviously, look at all the, like, memories that you have. Like, already, I've known you for a bit now, so I know you got some memories.
Remember when I told you we our stepdad would make us go outside for like 10 hours a day? Me and Justin were like, hey bro, we're throwing the football and shooting basketball.
Right.
So me and Justin had some of the best chemistry ever when it came to sports.
Right.
We may not have been the best sports players, but if you had us on the same team, our chemistry was unmatched.
Yeah.
I could throw the football to this guy and I know he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
Right, Justin? Like, that's how we operate in this space too, podcasting and music.
Yeah.
I throw the ball up, I know Justin's catching it.
Yeah.
And you can't beat that type of chemistry, bro.
No, you can't really.
We may not be the best rappers or like the best podcasters or even sports players, but that chemistry, you can't recreate that shit, dog.
Unmatched, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Someone's in prison shit, bro. Like, we're in the bars, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not prison shit. You know what I mean? This guy. You know, he's like, I didn't say that, but I love it. Pause, bro. But yeah. Yeah, your biggest regret, I love it, bro. Yeah, not that I love that that's your biggest regret, but like, we're human, man.
Yeah, we're human, bro.
Well, this is super off topic, but I want to get your opinion on the COVID vaccine.
Oh, that's
like,
a lot.
I was just gonna mention something to you about that too.
Well, you can pull it. Well, I'll let Justin pull it up. Whatever he's about to pull up. But what do you think? Okay, so I'm not against the COVID vaccine. I'm not anti-vax. I just don't want to get it. Now,
why don't you want to get it?
Well, to me, like I read somewhere from multiple sources, or maybe I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, please tell me so I can eat crow. But I heard it's not FDA approved.
It's emergency FDA approved.
Yeah. So it's emergency FDA approved. To me, like the government, to me, in my short time of being on Earth, they've never been for the people, in my opinion. And now all of a sudden they're giving incentives to take it, and you're winning the lottery, and there was that one lady who won almost $1 million for taking it. It just seems super weird to me.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like maybe I'm wrong, but like it just seems super weird that all of a sudden
if you're not though? I don't know. I don't know.
So it says now this is from the White House.
Was this from today?
Their official website. I'm assuming so, and it's with a picture of Joe Biden. So I think they're implying that he said it. I don't know if he did because
the door-to-door knocking shit.
Yeah, it says now we need to go to community. We need to go community to community, neighborhood by neighborhood, and oftentimes door by door, literally knocking on doors to help the remaining people, to help get the remaining people protected from the virus.
Okay, like I said, I'm not anti-vax, so please, guys, I know, but that doesn't sound weird to you a little bit.
No, yeah, I mean it does, but it's really hard to, like, do you have family members who have taken it?
I know me, Emily, Dooney, maybe. I don't think Justin and Kylie have you?
You don't have any. Your mom didn't get vaccinated, or your.
So I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if my mom's been vaccinated or not. But my mom's super like, in that weird like little, like like. And I'm not just blaming CNN, but it's like Fox News, CNN, like those little the news bubbles that like a lot of people fearmonger it.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be scared of a virus like that. I get it, but my mom's like taking it like times 10. And sometimes,
personally, it could be her age as well. Most people that are that age, they're the most at risk, so they're freaking out.
And I understand that too. So I sometimes have to calm my mom down, like, "Hey, mom, like just take care of yourself. Remember to
that's all you could do.
Keep washing your hands, wear the mask when you're in public. Like So it just sucks because like for a while it was almost like, hey, you're not gonna be able to see us.
Yeah.
And then you get people who are like, what? Like. I haven't seen my grandparents since COVID started.
Yeah.
My grandma and grandpa can potentially die, and I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? How fucked up would that be, bro? We don't get to see grandma.
Which
you know what I mean?
Like, because we were supposed to see them last year, back in February, I think it was.
And then COVID happened.
It was like April, and then COVID happened like right fucking then and there,
and they canceled it.
Well, we had plans to see them, and now we literally can't.
Yeah.
It just sucked because it's like, so I don't know. Like the government has never been like. I don't think they're for us, bro. That's my problem. I don't think the government actually cares about us. So the fact that they're giving incentives and take it, I don't trust it, bro.
I feel like the vaccine is helpful, but I feel like it's not crazy to question the government. Like you said, it being emergency FDA is, like, I don't think it's crazy to like question that. And I don't think it's crazy for you to not want to take it because you're not sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's crazy. Like, I wouldn't bash somebody because
do you think it's selfish? Because a lot of people think it's selfish.
No, I don't. I don't think it's selfish. I think you're worried about something that you have the right to ask questions about.
I at least want to wait like a year or two before I take it.
I understand why the older group of people like our parents and shit took it because they were at fucking immediate risk of some serious shit. Like when you are 60 years old and you get a flu or whatever, a bad flu, it's worse than when we catch one. It's just the truth. Your immune system is not as good when you're older. When you're our age, I don't think it's surprising that people our age are hesitant to be like, "Hey, man, what are you trying to do here, bro?" You know what I mean? I don't know. I haven't been vaccinated personally.
No, it gets a little conspiracy theorist, which.
But I don't think that's crazy though.
Yeah. So we'll end off with the conspiracy theory thing, but I'll still talk about the COVID thing.
Yeah.
Gets a little conspiracy theorist when anybody who even questions it remotely, they're deplatformed, they're taken off YouTube, their videos are blocked, their Twitters are taken away.
Yeah, it's weird.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of why I'm also scared to take it, because it's like, bro, I'm seeing people who are like, just even raising like logical questions. Their shit's getting like deplatformed. They're getting taken away. So then I'm looking at that. I'm like, why are you guys doing that? Like they'll be like, hey, like Joe Rogan when he mentioned how people who are young and healthy shouldn't have to take it. Like, hey, you might not need it. Like you're young, you're healthy. And then people are like trying to like cancel. It's weird to me. So I'm looking at that. I'm like, why are you deplatforming people? Yeah. Now I get if you're like saying stuff that doesn't make sense at all and you're like being anti-science. Like I get it.
Right.
But looking at it from that point of view.
I agree.
We are actually going to end off the show tonight with our favorite conspiracy theories. We don't have to go through a whole range of them. But I thought it'd be interesting to hear from you. I don't think I've ever asked you that question before.
I don't think you have.
Your favorite conspiracy theory. Which, by the way, what time are we at? Like, how much time do we have?
An hour 3.
We're an hour 3? Okay. Okay, good. We have like 5 more minutes.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, we can always edit some later. My favorite conspiracy theory? That's a tough one, bro. That's really tough.
And I don't even know what like a conspiracy theory like. It can range
the
from
Bermuda
a lot of
Triangle,
stuff.
probably.
That's a cool one.
That's a fun one for me. I mean, it's probably some God knows what explanation it is. Like it's probably just some part of the Earth that
we don't understand.
That is just like I'm sure it probably has something to do with. You know how there are parts of the Earth where where I'm trying to think how to articulate it. Like there's parts of the Earth where like there's when you hear about like Arizona and like I forgot the name of the place in Arizona, but it's like if you leave rocks a certain way, they'll like form together but it's because of like the
magnetic.
Yeah. So I wonder like if that's what the whole thing with the Bermuda Triangle is, that it's just a certain point that,
on Earth
that fucking like the what is it called, they're
I guess it's not the only triangle.
Yeah.
In the ocean.
Yeah. So the GPS or whatever starts getting fucked up.
What do you think about Hollow Earth?
I don't know, man.
Why do you think they block off Antarctica from people to? They don't let people go there. You can't really travel there.
Can't have a crib in Antarctica.
Google Earth is blurred there. Like
That's weird.
That you can't.
You can't have a crib in Antarctica though.
No, it's only if like it's a scientific mission that they allow. The UN allows you to go there. You can't go there.
That's weird.
Why would they be? That's what I'm saying. Like I one of my favorite ones is I think the aliens helped create the pyramids, bro. That you can't fucking tell me that ancient.
I mean that's a I forgot about that one. That's a really.
All the pyramids like match Earth's electrical grid. They match Earth's electrical grid.
It's so weird
like,
for somebody in 2020. It's so weird for a scientist to be like, I don't know how they did that. It's 2020, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, they don't know you, but they got high.
But that they literally don't know. Like they don't know how
they were built.
That's fucking weird to me.
And like the top had like a gold cap.
That's
like
so weird.
That would create
how
like
do
electricity.
You not, how do you not know that? Like we're.
Well, what do you say when like all of them match up with Earth's electrical grid? How did they do that? That's insane to me.
It is.
That's insane. And now you mentioned 2020. They say in 2020 now they're talking about UFOs, and why did they choose this year to do it?
I don't know.
That's also a conspiracy theory.
It's fucking
No one
weird.
cares. Do you don't think it's weird that no one cares? What if like in the early 2000s we're talking about UFOs? People would have freaked out, huh?
Yeah.
But now no one cares. No one gives a fuck about UFOs and aliens. No. Like that's weird to me. That just seems super weird that like no one cares.
I mean,
I'll show you a video after we're done, but another conspiracy theory I like is JFK's driver is the one that shot him. It looks like he's the one that shot him, bro.
the
So one of
JFK stuff is a rabbit hole.
That's a rabbit hole, but like the video I saw, I think it was the driver or the passenger just turns around and it looks like he killed him. It looks like he killed him.
Yeah.
Bro, like that I saw the video and I'm like, that looks like he killed him.
That was sad, man.
The fucking
That video's disturbing.
one of the biggest conspiracy theories I think is a joke is, you know, the fucking MAGA people like the election was stolen, and that it wasn't stolen. You guys are just retards. That's just what it is. Sorry, no, you guys are just fucking retarded. Sorry.
That shit was crazy. That Capitol shit was crazy, bro.
This one MAGA lady was wearing a shirt that said Trump, Kennedy, 2020. Remember that?
I saw that
Just
shit.
JFK Jr.'s not dead. And we're letting you people vote. That's just what this is now. We're letting you people get to vote now? I don't...
It's crazy, man.
I think one of the biggest conspiracy theories is that I don't think religion's real, bro. I'm not saying because I've done shrooms or like I've done research or anything. I honestly believe religion was created to control us, man. Sorry, I know people love God, and I don't shit on you. My dog's over here barking. I don't shit on you. If you believe in religion and God, I will never shit on you. I think it's cool. I think it's cool to believe in something, but I believe it was wholeheartedly created to control us, and you can't convince me otherwise, man.
What if it's both though? Can both things? I'm just asking out of.
No, I mean,
can both things not be true?
What, religion being real and being controlled us?
God being real, but religion being used
To control us?
to control people. Could, in your mind, could both be real?
Yeah, I believe God is a metaphor for the universe.
That's what you feel.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that God isn't real. I just don't think that God from the
you're
Bible
just saying
is
what
real.
you believe.
Yeah, I just don't think the God from the Bible is real. Like, if you read the Bible, because me and Emily have been reading it heavy lately, he doesn't sound like a good guy, bro.
Well,
he doesn't. In the Old Testament, for sure. He does not sound like a good guy.
Yeah, I think it. I don't think it was as always as simple as good, and you know what I mean. It was like it was the creator, and this is what it was. This is, you know what I mean.
I think
cut and dry.
When they say created in his image, right? I believe that. Like, you can't, none of this makes sense. So like when the universe is created, boom, the Big Bang happens. Then God just like, what am I doing here? I'm really lonely. You create planets. Oh, I'm still lonely. You create people on these planets. Then you're like, oh, I want to experience what it's like to be what I created. And like, I believe that's where the Holy Spirit comes from. You know, they say like everybody has the Holy Spirit. I think it's because you're literally God just experiencing what you created.
Yeah.
And they say energy never dies. So like, you're not technically dead when you die. Because they say energy doesn't die.
I believe that, yeah.
So you go somewhere, no one knows where you go. So like, as I'm saying, like, that would, but you, on Earth, you can control people by saying like, well, you're going to go to hell forever.
Yeah.
But like, think about it. If you had a son, right? And let's say he was acting up. Do you want to see your son burn in hell forever? Would you personally want your son to burn in hell forever?
No, of course not.
You'd want to save him, or like, hey, you know, you're my son. I want to help you.
Yeah.
I created you. But you're telling people like, oh, you're gonna burn forever if you do this. Like, that doesn't sound like somebody I'd want to follow. If you're just gonna let me burn forever, you put me in this circumstance that I can't control this. I can't control the life I was given. I can't control the fucking capitalism or anything else. I can't control any situation that has made me feel this way. So you put me in a situation where you say I have free will, but I don't technically have free will, and then you're gonna sit there and make me burn in hell forever. Like, that's just weird to me. I don't think God would do that, bro.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think what I think they maybe like, God gives you free will and it's up to you to live your life the way you want to, the way you want to live it. I do believe that, like you're saying, that a lot of the stuff that is in the Bible is meant to, like, just scare you, like, like,
scare you into submission.
Yeah, to deter you from being I don't know, a savage, a heathen. You know what I mean?
A heathen, bro.
By saying if you do this, you're gonna spend like eternity in the lake of fire. But
yeah, I know we're running low on time, so bro, if you guys want to see Warren back, you gotta comment, bro. You gotta tell this guy,
it's gonna happen again, bro.
Yeah, of course, man.
I mean,
it doesn't even have to be a weekly thing. Just whenever you want to come on, bro, hit me up, bro. It's all good, bro.
You already know. We always. They don't know, but we're always in contact, bro.
Every day, bro. Almost every day. Almost every day. Yeah. So, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, the 2-year anniversary. This is a special moment for me. So, you guys make it special. Like, I'm still motivated to do all this shit daily.
Absolutely, bro.
And I wouldn't be able to do this without, Warren helped me create this shit. So, I mean, gotta pay homage. And Ricky too. Yeah. Well, Ricky didn't help me create it, but Ricky was very integral in the beginning of this. So, and I'm never gonna be the type of guy that doesn't give flowers to people.
Yeah.
So, till next time, guys.
Peace.